Good evening. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So, I wanted to get on here and give another review of a really great show. I mean, just a great turnout, loaded with great matches, and can't wait to talk about it. So this will be my review of New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Fighting Spirit Unleashed. That's right. Another NJPW Strong event that took place this past Saturday, October 28th. This was at the Sam's Town Live venue, which was in Las Vegas, Nevada. So, wanted to go through the matches, give my thoughts on them, and yeah, should be good. So, let's go ahead and let's get started with our first match. Here, let me get my graphics ready. Okay, let's get started with the first match. So, we had two pre-show matches. So, here's the first. Okay, we had ourselves a singles match, a strong survivor match, showcasing two wrestlers from the NJPW Academy. We had Matt Vandagriff versus Buck Skynyr. Now, I have never heard of either of these two, but I have to say, not bad. Not bad for an opening match. A nice little clash of styles between both of these competitors. I mean, Buck was definitely, the bigger of the two, and Matt was more of the high flyer. Match wasn't long. I think it was maybe a little over 5 minutes or so, but match wasn't long. But I felt like for what we got to see out of both competitors, it was pretty decent. It was actually pretty decent. But Matt Vandagriff was able to hit a 450 splash off the top turnbuckle onto Buck, pinned him for the 1-2-3, and Matt Vandagriff wins the opening contest in the pre-show. But yeah, well done 450 splash. But yeah, pretty good starting match. Pretty good. Now, this next match, this final pre-show match, I really wish could have been longer because I was a little hyped for this match for a specific reason. So check this one out. Okay. We had a 6-man tag team match. We had the team of Team Filthy of Danny Limelight and Royce Issacs and Jorel Nelson of the West Coast Wrecking Crew teamed up to take on the team of Baliyan Akki, Titus Alexander, and Jakob Austin Young. Now, I was definitely hyped for Baliyan Akki. Mainly because I've met him before. I've kept up with Choco Pro, Gato Move quite a bit. And, I got a chance to meet Baliyan Akki and through DPW. And also got to meet, Emi Sakura and also Mei Saruga. They're the Choco Pro crew. But, more and more, I've enjoyed Baliyan Akki's not only in-ring ability, but also on commentary as well. Does some really good things, especially through Choco Pro Gato Move. But I was really hyped for this because this was his New Japan Pro Wrestling debut. So, was very hyped for him. I think this is Titus Alexander's NJPW debut as well, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it is, but I'm not 100% sure. But I definitely enjoyed this match for what it was. It wasn't a long match either. I do like the fact that Baliyan Akki got showcased pretty well. I definitely like that. But Titus Alexander looked really good as well. Jacob Austin Young, this was my first taste of him, and not bad, not bad. But I felt like I was very, very focused on Baliyan Akki. Like I said, I'm a big fan of his. I've met him multiple times, so definitely always happy to see him. Always happy to see him. But this was Team Filthy's match, as originally expected. You know what I mean? Because they were definitely the stronger trio. And it's been a while since Danny Limelight, paired up with Team Filthy. So it's been a hot minute. But Team Filthy picks up the victory. Jorel Nelson hit a springboard cutter on Titus Alexander and then pinned him for the 1-2-3. So Team Filthy with the win. Not surprised there. I figured that was going to happen. But yeah, not surprised at all. Okay. Now we get into our main card. I have to say, the main card is really, really good. Y'all ready? Check it out. Okay. So the first match of the main card of Fighting Spirit Unleashed, we had a fatal four-way to determine the new #1 contender for the NJPW Strong Openweight Championship, currently held by Eddie Kingston. The competitors. We had Satoshi Kojima versus Fred Rosser, who was the second Strong Openweight champion, versus Alex Coughlin versus Jeff Cobb. So already got a good amount of talent, a real good amount of talent in this match with these four competitors. And it definitely delivered. It really delivered. All four competitors definitely got a good amount of action in. And I have to say, it was looking like it could have gone either of their way. And shout out to Satoshi Kojima, who had machine gun chops for everybody in that match. And you know what? He was rolling. He was definitely rolling in this match. And sure enough, it was able to lead into a victory, as Satoshi Kojima was able to hit Fred Rosser with his special lariat, his running lariat, and then pinned him for the 1-2-3 just in time before anybody else could interrupt it. And ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cozy Lariat himself, Satoshi Kojima, is your new #1 contender for the NJPW Strong Openweight Championship. So, congratulations to him. I've met Satoshi Kojima, so, it was really good to see him pick up that victory. I really enjoyed that. But yeah, he's your #1 contender. Very cool. Okay, let's keep it going with the next match. And this was a match that I definitely enjoyed. It's time to showcase the ladies. Okay. We had ourselves a tag team match, and not only was it a tag team match, it was also Lucha Rules, meaning that no tags are required. We had the team of Lluvia, or I think it was Lluvia or Lluvia. I think it was Lluvia. And Johnnie Robbie teamed up to take on Stephanie Vaquer and Zeuxis. So this was a very entertaining match. Definitely all four of these ladies look solid. I know it wasn't that long ago that I saw Johnnie Robbie compete through Spark Joshi and also through West Coast Pro as well. So definitely she's been really busy. And also, more and more that I see her, she's really making more of a presence just all over the place. So I'm definitely starting to dig Johnnie Robbie more. So this is good. This is good. Who knows? Maybe she'll make her way to DPW. You never know. You never know. But Stephanie Vaquer definitely has been tearing it up, especially in this match and even in CMLL. And, you know, her and Zeuxis, you know, have a lot of chemistry together, and it definitely showed in this match. But Lluvia looked really cool. And I like her ring gear, you know, definitely with the Mexican flag. I really like her ring gear. But, yeah, all four of these ladies were solid. Definitely solid. I wish it could have been a longer match, but still, all four ladies looked solid. And Stephanie Vaquer was able to pick up the victory, pinning Robbie after hitting her with a package backbreaker. It was really nice transition. Looked like she was going to do a package pile driver and then transitioned it into a backbreaker. So package backbreaker covered her for the 1, 2, 3. And the team of Zeuxis and Stephanie Vaquer pick up the victory. And we weren't done there, because after this match, Stephanie requested a microphone, and she got on there and she challenged Mayu Iwatani to be her opponent for Lone Star Shootout for the IWGP Women's Championship. So, wow. That's bold. That's very bold. So, that means Friday, November 10th. And it was just recently confirmed. We now know Mayu Iwatani will defend the IWGP Women's Championship against CMLL's Stephanie Vaquer. Lone Star Shootout in Texas, November 10th. So that should be really good. That should be really good. I'm looking forward to that. I've already ordered the show for that, so I'm looking forward to that. Okay. Let's move on to the next match. One second, let me get the... here we go. And I have to say, I really enjoyed this match a lot more than I thought. We had ourselves a singles match. Filthy Tom Lawlor versus Gabe Kidd of Bullet Club. I know that the crowd was mostly on the side of Tom Lawlor, and Gabe Kidd, you know, kept flipping off everybody in the crowd and all that, definitely showing the heel that he is. But this was a very physical, hard-hitting match, back and forth between these two. And, you know, Gabe Kidd has really come a long way, you know, since graduating from the NJPW dojo. You know, I really felt like he really took it to Filthy Tom Lawlor. Now, Tom Lawlor, I mean, he's always going to be him. And let's not forget, he was the first NJPW Strong Openweight champion. When it came down to it, physical, hard-hitting match between these two, and many may have considered Tom Lawlor this being kind of an easy win for him. Oh, no. Didn't work out that way. As a matter of fact, Gabe Kidd was able to take advantage of a distraction with the referee and low-blowed Tom Lawlor. Gave him a low blow, followed that up with a pile driver, and then pinned him for the 1, 2, 3. And Gabe Kidd pulls off the huge upset over Filthy Tom Lawlor. Like, wow, that was incredible. That was really, really incredible. I did not think that was going to happen. But hey, it pulled it off. Definitely pulled it off. Okay. Next match. This was a very fun and action-packed match. Check this one out. Okay, we have the special 8-man tag match, the Atlantis 40th anniversary match in the U.S. in the form of an 8-man tag team competition. team number 1, we had Atlantis Jr., Mistico, and Hiroshi Tanahashi. And they took on the team of Rocky Romero, Tiger Mask, Soberano Jr., and Adrian Quest. Now, of course, Rocky Romero's team tried to go on the preemptive strike early in the match. But I have to say, this was a very action-packed match. Lots of high-flying and just lots of different exchanges. And even got to the point where Rocky Romero and Soberano Jr. were kind of arguing back and forth. Like, it was funny. It was really funny. But definitely this was a very action-packed match. And, you know, both teams look solid. A lot of talent on both teams. And, yeah, this one did not disappoint. But Atlantis, the man himself, Atlantis, after dumping Adrian Quest on his head, which that was kind of a sick spot, but thankfully he was all right. He then gave him a power bomb and then pinned him for the 1-2-3. So Atlantis, in his 40th anniversary, picks up the victory for him and his team. And yeah, so good solid match there. A lot of talent for sure in that match. And then we had a nice surprise video vignette after this match showing somebody taking some shots and then throwing darts at a picture of Toru Yano. He then turned around and it was revealed Joey Janela. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Joey Janela coming to New Japan Pro Wrestling via Lone Star Shootout in Las Vegas. Or excuse me, Texas. In Texas, Friday, November 10th. And looks like it's going to be Toru Yano versus Joey Janela for his debut. Interesting. Very interesting. His debut match against Joey Janela's NJPW debut against Toru Yano. Wow. Kind of an interesting opponent. But hey, looking forward to it. November 10th. Should be good. Okay, before I finish off the rest of this card, here's a quick word on the sponsor for this video, Game Beauty. Check them out. As you continue to enjoy content here at Blitzball Champ Gaming, be sure you take a moment to check out Game Beauty. Beauty inspired by gaming. Game Beauty brings to you video game related makeup and cosmetic products. You have products such as eyeshadow palettes, elemental pearl highlighters, eyeshadow brushes, liquid eyeliner pens by Akki, and even non-makeup products like graphic tees. They even have special collaboration makeup kits, such as this Persona 5 Heat Wave Brush Single, Metaverse Bundle, and even a Phantom Thieves Limited Edition Makeup Collection. Also remember that Game Beauty provides international shipping of $60 or more. And if you use the promo code BlitzballChamp, all in caps, you can get 10% off of your order. So be sure to use that to your advantage. Now, back to your regularly scheduled video. Enjoy, and thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and continue with the rest of the card for NJPW Strong Fighting Spirit Unleashed. All right, time to get into some championship matches. First off, we had the Strong Women's Championship. Yeah, the NJPW Strong Women's Championship. As the champion from Stardom, the leader of Donna Del Mundo, Giulia, defends the title against Hyan. Now, I have to say, this was a good, solid match between these two. A lot of good chemistry in the ring between these two. And you know what? Shout out to Hyan. I've gotten a chance to see her live a number of different times. I first saw her years ago through Queens of Combat. She has improved more and more every year. You know, got a chance to see her there. Got a chance to see her through DPW. And she's been killing it. She's been killing it. Has been getting better. And this was such a big opportunity. And hey, this is another debut because this is her New Japan Pro Wrestling debut. And what an opportunity to take on Giulia. I mean, right now, one of the best currently in Stardom, Giulia. You know, current 1/3 of the Artists of Stardom Trios champions, and was a former 5-star Grand Prix winner and World of Stardom champion. So, Giulia's done quite a lot in Stardom since coming to Stardom. And you know what? She's been on a roll since winning the NJPW Strong Women's Championship. But yeah, this match was very solid. Definitely back and forth between these ladies. And Hyan had some really great offense against Giulia. And she put up a really good fight, y'all. I mean, for this being the first time these two have gone up against each other, Hyan put up a really good fight. She really did. But came up just a little short as Giulia was eventually able to finish off Hyan, hit her with a Northern Lights bomb, and pinned her for the 1-2-3. And once again, Giulia, still your reigning NJPW Strong Women's Champion. Now, just a heads up, apparently there was a backstage segment where Trish Adora shows up and she's challenging for the NJPW Strong Women's Championship. So, it looks like we know who Giulia's next opponent will be. Now, my only thing is I don't think Giulia will be able to be there for a Lone Star Shootout. And the reason why I say that is because, well, it is 2 days before the Goddess of Stardom Tag League Finals, but I think she has a Goddess tag league match that day. So I think that's probably why she wouldn't be able to have this match at Lone Star Shootout. But I mean, who knows? I'm not sure when she will be able to defend the title against Trish Adora, but hey, guess we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. But should be good. Should be good. I like Trish Adora, so should be really good. All right. Let's go into our next match. Okay. This next championship match, this was for the Strong Tag Team Championships. As the champions of Gorillas of Destinies, El Phantasmo and Hikuleo, defending against Monster Sauce, made up of Alex Zane and Lance Archer. Another solid match. I really like the back and forth between both of these teams, especially Lance Archer and Hikuleo. I mean, both very similar in size. And it was really cool seeing both Lance Archer and ELP doing the old school walking the ropes together. I thought that was a pretty cool spot. But both these teams look really solid. Like I said, Alex Zane, I've seen wrestle live back in ROH, so very familiar with him. I've met Lance Archer before, so definitely I like the pairing. I really like the pairing. But great solid match between these two teams. But El Phantasmo was able to hit a Thunder Kiss 86, that springboard splash, and was able to hit Alex Zane with that and pin him for the 1-2-3. And El Phantasmo, Hikuleo, Gorillas of Destiny, in their first defense, retain the NJPW Strong Tag Team Championships. So congratulations to them. Now, after the match, the West Coast Wrecking Crew, Jorel Nelson, Royce Issacs, show up and they attack and beat down the tag champs. And they got on the mic and they have issued the challenge for the NJPW Strong Tag Team Championships at Lone Star Shootout in Texas. So, there we go. We got another match booked for Lone Star Shootout November 10th. So, hey, West Coast Wrecking Crew makes the challenge. So, that should be really good. But yeah, they're starting to build up the card for Lone Star Shootout. Okay, let's keep it going with our next championship match. We had the NJPW Strong Openweight Championship on the line as the champion, Eddie Kingston, defends against United Empire's Hanare. Now, as expected, this was a very physical, hard-hitting match between both of these behemoths. I mean, Hanare, I tell you, Hanare has been getting better and better. And, dude, his promos have been really solid. But definitely enjoyed the mess out of this match. Hard-hitting, back and forth. A solid title match. Definitely a solid title match. But when it was all said and done, it took a back fist from the future, from Eddie Kingston to Hanare, to eventually put him away, cover for the 1-2-3, and Eddie Kingston with another successful defense of the NJPW Strong Openweight Championship. And then, afterwards, number one contender Satoshi Kojima comes to the ring, and they exchange some words, a few words, but looks like we're gonna have this. I guess we're gonna have this match at Lone Star Shootout. So yeah, Eddie Kingston, Satoshi Kojima for the NJPW Strong Openweight Championship. November 10th, Lone Star Shootout. That should be a banger. That should be a banger. Okay. Next up, let's keep it going. We had, where the heck is, where's the graphic for that? Oh, here it is. Found it. All right. Special tag match. Here we go. Special tag match. We had the team of Sanada and Heatstorm Yuya Uemura of Just Five Guys taking on the team of Tetsuya Naito and Hiromu Takahashi of LIJ. Now, by the way, I have to say, I really love the theme and new look for Yuya Uemura. Heatstorm Yuya Uemura. I like the look and the gimmick for him. It's nice. It's a nice new touch for him. Most definitely. And like I said, I've gotten to meet him. While he was still in the U.S. Hiromu Takahashi, I have seen live twice. Once as Hiromu Takahashi, and once back in ROH when he was Kamaitachi. So, just wanted to note that. This was a solid match. The only thing I did not like about this match was Tetsuya Naito kept spitting in Sanada's face. I'm sorry. One time is enough, but he did it like 4 or 5 times. I'm like, okay, dude, that's freaking nasty. That's nasty. So, aside from that nasty crap, the match was solid. A lot of close calls between both competitors. But the way this ended made a lot of sense. This ended in a time limit draw. Yeah, ended in a time limit draw. You normally don't see those in New Japan Pro Wrestling events. They're pretty rare. They're a lot more rare than in Stardom, that's for sure. But yeah, this ended with a time limit draw. And you know what? It makes sense. It makes sense. So, yeah. Still got to continue to build everything up between Naito and Sanada as they get closer and closer to their championship match at Wrestle Kingdom in January. Okay. And then the main event of Fighting Spirit Unleashed. Bam! Came down to the Never Openweight Championship. As the champion, Tama Tonga defended against Shingo Takagi. Oh yeah. This was a solid main event. A very solid main event match. And it definitely went the distance. Like I said, these two are very familiar with each other. The last time these two faced each other, it ended in a time limit draw. Of course, this had a 60-minute time limit. But, yeah, these two, oh my goodness. This was definitely a main event worthy match. A lot of back and forth. Even got to the point where even Shingo hit a gun stun on Tama Tonga. Like, that shocked the mess out of me. But, you know what? They pulled out all the stops. You know, and Tama Tonga showed a lot of fighting spirit. And it just wasn't quite enough. And unfortunately, in his first defense of this title, he does not walk home with it. as Shingo Takagi was able to put him away with a Last of the Dragons for the 1-2-3. And Shingo Takagi is your new, now 3-time Never Openweight champion. So this is a title he's very familiar with. But he is now in his 3rd reign. So congratulations to Shingo Takagi. He got on the mic, was asking for challengers. And, you know what? He speaks pretty good English. For somebody that I haven't seen talk a lot of English, Shingo's English is actually pretty decent. But yeah, he got on the mic and he talked and, he wanted challengers. And then, out of nowhere, lights went off, video plays, and it's Trent Beretta making the challenge to Shingo for that Never Openweight championship. So, hey, looks like we got his first challenger in Trent Beretta. Part of Best Friends and over there in AEW, looks like he's going to make a trip to New Japan Pro Wrestling. Which he's familiar with. Roppongi Vice. But yeah, he's going to challenge Shingo. So that should be good. That should be really good. So, solid event. And it was good to see Shingo hang out with some of the fans and take pictures and selfies before he went to the back. So, thought that was really cool. But yeah, NJPW Fighting Spirit Unleashed. Great show. And like I said, Lone Star Shootout, November 10th. And as a matter of fact, they actually have some matches already set for Lone Star Shootout. Yo, okay. They got a handful of matches set already. So far, we have, here we go, Toru Yano versus Joey Janela. So that is confirmed. That's confirmed. Just a regular singles match. We got, Mistico versus TJP. Oh, that should be interesting. Mistico versus TJP. Okay. And then, we do have the Strong Openweight Tag Team Championships on the line. Gorillas of Destiny defending against West Coast Wrecking Crew. So we got that. That's one title match. Eddie Kingston versus Satoshi Kojima puts the Strong Openweight Championship on the line. So that's 2 title matches. Three title matches coming up because we got the IWGP Women's Championship as Mayu Iwatani will defend against Stephanie Vaquer. So that's 3 title matches. Oh! Zack Sabre Jr. is going to defend the NJPW World Television Championship against Speedball Mike Bailey. Wow. Okay. So that's 4. Okay. And that'll be defense number 16 for Zack Sabre Jr. He's still been the champ, the first inaugural champ, and still going strong. And then there you go. Shingo Takagi defending the Never Openweight Championship against Trent Beretta. Okay, so we have at least 5 championship matches, y'all. Nice. The Lone Star Shootout card is looking good. It's looking good, y'all. Yes, indeed. And like I said, that will be at the Curtis Cowell Center in Garland, Texas, Friday, November 10th. You don't want to miss it. I know I look forward to checking it out. I ordered the show already via Fight TV, so definitely looking forward to it. But yeah, should be good. Well, there you have it for this review. Don't forget to check out the link in the description for Game Beauty. And Let me know what y'all thought of NJPW Strong Fighting Spirit Unleashed. What'd you think of the matches? What'd you think of the card itself? And we only had one title change. You had the one title change, the main event, Shingo defeating Tamatanga to become a 3-time never Openweight champion. And yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube, my name is Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed week, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace out.